Like damn, she in her mood. 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 She lit, get money too. Like damn, she in her mood. In the mirror, I'm doing my dance. Ain't packing out nobody's pants. He a rapper, but don't got a chance.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video and another vlog. Welcome back. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to press that bell notification so you're alerted anytime and every time that I post a new video. Today is a very special video because well, first of all, if you're new here, hi, my name's Essy. However you have heard of me, I am a mother, an entrepreneur, a full-time mommy. I do lifestyle vlogs, I do mommy content, fashion, beauty, makeup, hair tutorials, all of that gets on here. And we love Jesus on this channel, so we will always try to incorporate him in any way possible to try to encourage you to build a relationship with him, or a stronger relationship with him, and your faith as well. I feel like I want to start saying that in the beginning of my videos because, you know, you do get new subscribers, and I just want to welcome y'all in and say, hey, I'm S, and welcome. It's a safe place here. We don't do the drama, we just do positive vibes. So welcome back, y'all. If you guys are not new to here, y'all know my pretty mommies are my supporters, and I love you guys. Pretty Mommy stems from my Instagram name and my eyelash brand, Pretty Mommy Lashes. So y'all, today I'm excited because for this video is going to be our first episode or segment of maybe like part one. It's going to be the part one of Asking Essy. If you guys don't know what this is, I have posted a while back. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I have posted a while back on Instagram about just like for you guys to put in topics that y'all want some advice on, or my advice, my opinion, my points of view on any type of topics. Various, doesn't have to be any type of category, just any topics. I have a variety of viewers on my YouTube channel, from young adults, young ladies, boys, men, whatever you name it. I have a pretty good following. We reached 100K a couple months ago, so shout out to y'all. We're at 105 right now, and we're gonna be at 110 in no time. 150, 203, and the list goes on. You feel me? But yes, today's going to be our first segment of Asking Essy, y'all. And I did do a screen recording because y'all sent really good topics. I did get a chance to look at them a little bit, but I didn't want to spoil my own surprise, I guess. And I did get to just skim real quick. I seen a couple of them. Oh, excuse me. I seen a couple of them, not all of them. So we're just gonna do a couple of these, and again, these are just a wide variety of categories. It's not based on one category specifically. So if the topics are all over the place, it's because I'm simply going off of what you guys sent in here. So to set the mood off, I had to get me some Starbucks, y'all. I've been very obsessed with vanilla lattes. So I got me my vanilla latte hot because it is nighttime. And out here is a little cooler. So, well, in the nighttime. So I got me that, and also too, I'm gonna be up editing this video so it can be up by tomorrow because the month is almost over, and starting September, y'all, I am not gonna let you guys down. I am going on a grind. Like, I'm really gonna be posting really good videos for y'all and a good variety of videos for y'all. Anyway, y'all, I feel like I've been chatting enough. It's time to get into these topics of what y'all are asking Essy. Okay, first one is recommendations on skincare routines. I want to be just so real and transparent with you guys. I'm not that kind of girl that gatekeeps. I like to put y'all on. But I will say this, as a formal makeup artist of about 6 years, I will say this, everybody's skin type is completely different. You can have similarities to people, but you will definitely have uniqueness to your skincare. So everybody's is different, but I will share mine's. I'm a mixture of oily and dry. I feel like I'm more on the dry side lately. Like, I have eczema, and it's actually been creeping up underneath my nose. I don't know if y'all have noticed in vlogs before where I have a little bit of red by this nostril. It's irritation from, I feel like, me touching my eczema scar down here and then touching my face. I don't know, y'all. It even had came down here for a little bit. I'm not wearing no makeup, by the way, so what I'm about to put y'all on is real tea, okay? The skin is looking great. This is what I use, y'all. CeraVe wash, face wash, cleansing foam, CeraVe lotion. For my eczema, I use hydrocortisone or Vaseline. That's it. Or I even put some of that CeraVe lotion on here. I don't do nothing too crazy. I don't do none of those masks. I don't use no, oh, I do use like some drops called caffeine drops for my dark circles. Like, if I look really, really crazy with dark circles and I haven't been sleeping well, then I use that from The Ordinary. But other than y'all, like, I do not use nothing crazy on my skincare. So those would be my tips for my type of skincare. But yeah, if you have other type of skincares, DM me and I could put you on, because I'm pretty good with skincare as well, because like I said, I used to be a makeup artist, so I always had to make sure I knew what I was putting on my client, you know, just to protect their skin, their foundation base. Okay, this is a good one and a little bit of a different topic area. Should you confront an old friend of what they did or cut them off silently? I feel like if this is a long-term friendship that you want to keep in your life, that you know is adding value to you, that has always been a great friend to you and has poured into you, I would definitely not confront. I hate the word confront, but I would definitely talk about it, like, you know what, girl, let's have lunch, or come over, I'll make you breakfast, whatever the case. But definitely talk about it, because it's good to voice your opinion and it's good to voice your feelings about certain things, especially if this is a very good friend of yours and you want the friends to continue. Yes, if it is a friend that you know is not well for you, you got to learn to listen to your inner voice. And if you know there's a friend that is just not really pouring into you, doesn't really do much for you, I would just silently let it die down. If it doesn't die down, then this is a friendship that might go on longer, but I wouldn't really necessarily confront it. I've had situations where, like, I constantly have to keep bringing up stuff with friendships, and I kind of just got over that, you know, so I just let stuff be. And if the friendship dies down, then it does, and it's okay. You are allowed to outgrow friendships without there being any beef. So that's my advice on that. Some of these are a lot of like Q&As, but I'm not answering these because this is more of asking Essy like advice of general things. Okay, this is a good one. Being a Hispanic woman, how is it carrying yourself along? How is it carrying yourself along with being an entrepreneur? Maybe I think that they're saying like, how is the experience of being an entrepreneur as a Hispanic, Mexican, specifically woman? I will say it's very, how do I explain it? It can be a bit like new ground, new territory, because if you're Hispanic, Mexican especially, you know that our ethnicity is not really like, especially older generations, like entrepreneurship scares us. Like, we're like, no, we need a consistent income. It needs to be this way. It needs to be, you know, like record setting straight. You know, like you can't rely on what ifs. Like, it's very, very scary for older generations to accept that. But and my parents are very old school, so having them, even when I started YouTube, they were like, what? Like, what are you doing? Like, that's not steady income. But and I feel like an entrepreneur, a YouTuber is an entrepreneur in a way. But I just feel like it can be a little scary to have others understand. But never, ever, ever, if this is something you fully want to do, never let go of that dream. I've been doing it for a while now because, like I said, YouTube is like an entrepreneurship, because I haven't worked a 9-to-5 since I started YouTube. And now I am actually an entrepreneur because I actually have a business, a company that I've created. And honestly, I have nothing but great things to say about it. There is a lot of ups and downs, but again, I feel like with a Mexican household and family, you kind of have to prove it to them and show them like, look, it works this way. You know, 9 to 5s work as well too. College degrees, all of that work as well, but an entrepreneurship definitely works as well. So for me, it's been great. Okay, there's another good one. How to leave a toxic relationship. That's something that I actually have experienced before. I feel like the point where I had reached where I was like, it's time to leave, is when you're just really, really unhappy. I'm the type of person that I drag it. I stay for too long is what I'm saying. Like, I stayed for too long, and obviously I don't now because I've matured so much. Once you feel that you're mentally checked out, you're emotionally not happy, it's starting to drain you, it's starting to become like a fog, like it's not making you happy. I feel like you have to put yourself first. If it's not something that can be worked through, or if it's something that is toxic like the question said and there's fights every time, it's something to definitely let go. Because if you've already talked about it, if you've fought it through, you've tried to fight for this relationship, it needs to end at some point. And if it's meant to be, God will never take away something. God will never cause chaos in a situation that is sent from him and represented by him. Period. So if it's toxic in any way, it's not sent from God, and you need to just reevaluate with yourself, talk to the person about it, because relationship could be anything as far as friendship, actual relationship, you know, any type of relationship. It's the same thing. It goes for all of them. You really have to put yourself first and see if it's causing chaos, because it shouldn't. If it's God sent, it shouldn't be causing chaos is what I'm saying. That's just what my advice would be. Take a real deep look into what the relationship really is, and if there's way more unhappiness than good times, it's probably best to just take a break from it. How to overcome anxiety. I actually don't have anxiety, but I have sisters that definitely deal with anxiety, both of them. And the way that I try to be there for them is, first of all, I try to calm them down. I try to be that voice of reasoning while they're going through an attack. I try to just be that voice of reasoning, like, look at me, breathe. And I try to let them know, like, sometimes it's more so in your head. And another thing, like I told you guys in the beginning of the video, I like to revolve God around everything because he is my Lord and Savior. So I always try to tell them, like, you have to pray that God removes the spirit of anxiety off of your body, off of your life. But while they're going through the anxiety or dealing through the anxiety, I always recommend therapy. I always recommend them watching, you know, motivational videos that talk about the Bible. I feel like anxiety is sent from the enemy to, you know, block your mind and fog up your mind. So I always just try to be the voice of reasoning while an attack is happening, and then just let them breathe and let them talk always. Let them know that there's options and solutions. Okay, this one says healing in singleness and singlehood, or slash singlehood. My opinion about healing and singleness is that is the best way to heal. Like, it's gonna be very, very hard for you to heal while being in a relationship that is brand new and that you're healing out of stuff. It's gonna be kind of hard because you wanna, and I mean, it can happen. It's very possible. Like, you can meet your soulmate and they help you heal through everything. But I just personally feel like the best way to heal is during your singleness, because you get to really dig deep into you. And I'm doing it myself. I haven't had a relationship in over a year now, and I love it. I feel like I've found myself. I completely had lost myself. And I feel like I found myself again. I found my strength. I found what I like and don't like. I found my backbone. I found my boundaries. I found my what I want in my future. I found what really is Esmeralda. So I feel like there is nothing better than healing in your singleness. You also get your spirituality back. I always say that, me personally, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I always feel like I'm the best when I'm single. So I don't know, like I just grind harder. I'm less distracted. I'm more spiritually in tune with God. Like I'm just a better person. I'm more happy. I'm more outgoing. I'm just better. So yeah, I feel like that's a green light. Definitely do it. If you're thinking about doing it, do it. Someone says, deciding if you want more kids after failed relationships or marriages. It's really up to you, babe. Like that's definitely something that you have to decide on your own. Everybody's situation is different. Everybody has their own story to tell. But me personally, I feel like as of right now, I feel like I only want my one child, which is legacy. I feel like for my own reasons and for whatever I went through or for whatever I feel right, but I just feel like for me personally, it would have to take a lot for me to want more kids, and I'm definitely not there right now. I know that I'm a great mother to my one child, and I rather her see me happy and loving on her now than having a lot of kids and it just be a constant cycle. What are your tips on staying consistent with reading the Bible? I feel like okay, so how do I say this? So there will be some days where you don't want to. There will be some days when you don't want to get up and pray. There will be some situations in life where you'll be like, I give up, like nothing is happening good for me. I'm sitting here spreading the gospel, I'm sitting here reading my Bible, and yet stuff stuff just keeps happening and nothing good is happening. My blessings aren't coming. It's never gonna be an easy route going through God's way. The God's way is not gonna be easy. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. So my tips on staying consistent with reading the Bible is I set alarms. I know it sounds crazy, but I set alarms, and sometimes I don't even have to wait for the alarm. It'll be at random times where I'll just read it. The Holy Spirit just speaks to me, and I'll open my Bible app, I'll take my notes on my note. Like sometimes it just happens naturally. But if I have to have some tips and you're just very, very inconsistent, set some alarms. Set a scheduled time where you have no distractions. If you have to get up early in the morning, if you have to get up at night or before you go to sleep. My favorite times, I do it twice a day, but my favorite times are in the morning when I head to the gym, and at night when my daughter is asleep, because I know she's not going to need me anymore. I have no distractions. I have just all of the room for the Holy Spirit to take place. And those are just my tips because that's what's been working for me. Okay, these are gonna be my last couple ones, y'all, because we are gonna do many more of these, I promise, but these are my last two, okay? Best way to find yourself after having children. Baby, a routine is going to be your best friend. Let me tell you, please, if you get anything from my videos, listen to me when I talk about finding yourself after having children, because I completely lost myself. There would be times, y'all, I don't even look like the same. I look at videos of the past and I'm like, I don't even look like the same person. I had no routine. I had no motivation of anything. I was depressed. I was just like, it was a hot mess. I wasn't even really like the best mom. I even feel like I'm the best woman and mother to my child right now. Like I literally am like, wow, like I truly outdo myself for real. But the best advice I have is get a routine going, mama. Like get a routine going, pretty mommy. I promise you, get a routine going. Figure out, date yourself. If you have kids, you can still do it. Trust me, I have a child and I still managed to do it. You can do it with them. Get a routine going. If you feel like you're up for dating, date. Also too, get a relationship built with God. He is going to lead you in the righteous way, and that is the only way you want to go. I promise. Any other way can steer you the wrong way. So I promise, like, these are just advice and things that have worked for me. Get into your routine, date yourself, find yourself again by knowing your wants, your needs. Get to know yourself, you know what I'm saying? And I promise you, it will be the start. Get yourself together. Like, I know sometimes you don't want to put makeup on or do your hair, but girl, you have to. I don't care if you're going to Target. Get yourself together. Get yourself presentable. Sometimes the way you look really does affect your mood, and I didn't believe it until I looked back at videos like, baby, this is part of why you were depressed. You were looking a hot mess. Like, let's be for real. Get yourself together, babe. Like, I promise. Okay, guys, and this is going to be the last one. Okay, this is a good one to end off our Asking Essy segment. So this one says, stuck in a rut. Nothing's wrong, but nothing's right either. Just not feeling like you. I've definitely gone through these phases. Do not be scared. Do not be, do not panic. If you have the time and luxury to take the day off, take the day off. Figure out what you're going to do. Allow yourself to feel what it is you feel. Like, it's okay to feel in a rut. As long as you don't stay in that rut, you're good. But feel what you gotta feel. Write down your feelings. Talk to God about it. Pray on it. Actually pray on it. Not just pray on it and then go back to sinning. But pray on it and leave it in God's hands. That's all I can say. I promise it will work out, and your best benefit is if you take it up with God and, allow him to take care of whatever it is that rut is. Because it can get lifted off of you before you know it, as long as you completely give that feeling to him. So yeah, y'all, that is our little segment of Asking Essy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's basically just you guys asking me for advice on any type of topics. I feel like this is a great girl talk / everybody talk, because this can be anybody, any gender asking me this, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am, older, I would say, so I do have a wise mind. I've gone through my fair share of stuff. I have, great advice to say. Sometimes I don't follow my own advice, but I'm really working on just giving everything that I struggle with to God, and I just encourage you guys to do that as well. So by ending this video, I did want to just give the verse of the day. I know a lot of my pretty mommies love when I do this, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys. If you guys don't know what I'm using to get the verse of the day, it is the Holy Bible app. It will give you a new verse of the day every day. So this one is Romans 10:9. If you declare with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.